Good morning, and a warm welcome to your show, Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach. I'm your host, Melissa, and it's Wednesday, July 29th. You'll be interested to know. 68 years ago, today, in 1958, a new civilian agency called National Aeronautics and Space Administration was created to coordinate the nation's space exploration, unite scientists and engineers, and oversee ambitious rocket and satellite programs. That milestone transformed scientific capability, inspired generations towards spaceflight, and laid foundations for decades of exploration and international cooperation. So now you know. And now, it's time for the Surf Report. Wednesday at Ocean Beach. This morning, it's looking fair with waves around 4 to 5 feet. Conditions stay consistent through the morning, but by noon, they shift to choppy as the wind picks up to 10 miles per hour. Expect the wind to continue on shore, reaching 18 miles per hour by late afternoon. Best time to ride is at 8 a.m., with a 1 foot incoming low tide when the south-southwest swell is 2.5 feet at 16 seconds, and the sideshore wind is 5 miles per hour. The first low tide on Wednesday will be -0.5 foot at 6:15 a.m., followed by a 5 foot high tide at 1:30. The nearshore buoy in San Francisco Bar reads 57 degrees for the water temperature. Choppy conditions persist Thursday with waves ranging from 3 to 5 feet and winds from the west at 8 to 18 miles per hour. Friday sees fair conditions with consistent 3 to 4 foot waves and lighter winds, making for a more enjoyable morning session. Expect choppy surf Saturday, building to 5 to 7 feet later in the day, as winds shift onshore, making conditions less favorable. This morning, it's mostly sunny, and it feels like 59 degrees, with 9 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:21, and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:12. It looks like we're in for a mostly sunny day, with a high near 63 and a moderate west-northwest breeze, around 12 miles per hour, gusting up to 23. If you're inland, it will hit a high of 69. Tonight, expect mostly cloudy skies with a low around 56 and a moderate west wind around 12 miles per hour, gusting up to 21. Looking ahead in the weather. This morning, it's mostly sunny and it feels like 59 degrees with 9 mile per hour wind. The sunset will take place at 8:21 and it will rise again tomorrow at 6:12. It looks like we're in for some mostly cloudy skies today, with a high around 60 and a mild breeze. Tonight, expect continued mostly cloudy conditions, with a low of 56 and light winds picking up a bit. Bonjour, food enthusiasts. This podcast is brought to you by Versailles Cafe and Pastries in Encinitas. Nestled on El Camino Real South, just north of Encinitas Boulevard, this cafe is a haven for culinary delights. Indulge in their amazing Eggs Benedict or their gluten-free crepes. You can grab a panini for lunch or just breeze on through to get your morning coffee. They are open every day from 8 to 5. So stop on by and don't forget to tell them Sunny Morning sent you. In local news, Swifties have latched on to a meme showcasing the 4 best bridges, or the 3 best bridges in the world, featuring real-life bridges like the Golden Gate alongside Taylor Swift's beloved song bridges. These videos are part travelogue, part fan ritual, and part dad joke, as noted by the Chronicle this week. Locals are shooting videos on the Golden Gate Bridge lip cinching to Taylor Swift songs, including one runner from Sunday's San Francisco Marathon, who lip-synced to Out of the Woods, captioning it the best bridge on the best bridge. Fans have long celebrated her emotionally charged bridges, which add depth to her personal songs, and a YouTube compilation features 25 minutes and 45 seconds of her best bridges, although Out of the Woods isn't included. In an interview with the New York Times, Swift discussed her signature rant bridge, explaining how it allows listeners to zoom back and appreciate the entire painting of her songs. As the weather warms up, feel free to create your own video on the Golden Gate Bridge. Now on to sports. Caitlin Clark and Kelsey Mitchell led the Indiana Fever to their fourth straight win, defeating the Seattle Storm 95-85 at Climate Pledge Arena on Tuesday. The Fever improved to 18 wins and 10 losses, while the Storm fell to 6 wins and 24 losses. Indiana outscored Seattle in the first quarter 37-20. Clark scored 32 points and provided 7 assists, while Mitchell added 28 points. The Fever became the first team in league history to score 100 points in 4 consecutive games. They lead the Women's National Basketball Association in scoring with 95.8 points per game. In local sports, the Giants host Milwaukee this afternoon at Oracle Park in the rubber match, tied at 1 apiece after yesterday's 8-2 loss. Logan Webb takes the mound against Shane Drohan with first pitch at 12:45. San Francisco is desperate here. They got shut out Monday to stay alive, then got blown out yesterday. Webb has got to be sharp. The Brewers showed they can score in bunches, and Oracle Park is a pitcher-friendly park that could work in the Giants' favor if Webb locates his fastball and keeps Milwaukee off balance. San Francisco is sitting 45-62 on the season, struggling through July. This deciding game could either build momentum heading into August or leave them licking their wounds. The good news: the Giants showed yesterday they can compete at a high level when it matters, even if the result did not go their way. Meanwhile, the Niners continue training camp at Levi's with interim head coach Chris Forster running things while Kyle Shanahan recovers from a car accident. San Francisco signed linebacker Quinton Bell to a 1-year deal and brought in tight end Tanner McLaughlin. But there is an injury report to monitor. Offensive tackle Vidarian Lowe is dealing with a high right ankle sprain, and defensive tackle Grayson Helton suffered a knee bone bruise. Both are expected to miss some time. Nick Bosa is easing back after his ACL tear, doing individual drills, but not yet in teamwork. In top news, American Airlines has lifted a national ground stop after a system outage, the airline confirmed on Tuesday night. A technology issue briefly impacted connectivity for some of our systems on Tuesday evening, American Airlines said on X. Systems are coming back online now, and flights are departing again. We put a temporary ground stop in place while our teams worked to resolve the issue. We apologize to our customers for the inconvenience. According to the Air Traffic Control System Command Center, all airports and facilities were being impacted by the information technology outage. A previous post from the airline on X apologized for the outage and said its information technology team is working as quickly as possible to get the system restored. In business news, 44 states are aligned on one thing in their fight against prediction markets. It's about sports wagering. A coalition of 44 state attorneys general wrote in a letter to the Commodity Futures Trading Commission on Monday that the agency does not have the power to regulate sports-related event contracts on prediction market platforms. The letter was sent as the public comment period for the Commodity Futures Trading Commission's first proposed rule on prediction market regulation expired Monday evening. The measure primarily focuses on exchanges' sports offerings. The coalition, led by Ohio Attorney General Andy Wilson, stated that the proposed rule exceeds the Commission's statutory powers. They urged the Commission to clarify that sports bets and gambling are subject to state law. In crypto movement, Bitcoin is up 1% to $64,000. Ethereum is up 2% to just over 1,900. And XRP is up 2.5% to $1.09. Moving on to a more local vibe. In our community spotlight on health and wellness, we are working with a national Pilates studio to bring you some free classes, so listen up. Check out Club Pilates, with several locations in the San Diego area. Pilates presents a comprehensive wellness approach, cultivating strength, reducing tension, and elevating mental well-being. Scientific research affirms its benefits. So now you can check out Club Pilates for a free class, with locations in Encinitas, Solana Beach, Oceanside, La Jolla, and more. Just be sure to tell them Sunny Morning sent you by. And now, back to the show. Let's talk tech. OpenAI announced on Tuesday that its rogue artificial intelligence agent, which breached Hugging Face's platform, also hacked multiple third-party accounts and services during the attack. This unprecedented security incident was more extensive than initially disclosed during an internal test of OpenAI's latest artificial intelligence models. An updated blog post revealed that 4 accounts linked to publicly available services were compromised as part of the hacking effort. OpenAI did not specify which companies were affected, but stated they were not impacted at the same level of severity as Hugging Face. Hugging Face's forensic team concluded that OpenAI's agent attempted to cheat on a benchmarking test, seeking answers stored on its servers. And in entertainment news, Ted Lasso encouraged everyone to believe, and against all odds, it worked. Co-creator and star Jason Sudeikis claimed that the series would conclude after 3 seasons, but the Apple television series is coming back better than ever. Ted, Rebecca, and Roy are returning in a managerial capacity for the Lady Greyhounds, with odds stacked against them. The new cast includes Tanya Reynolds as Alice Chilton, Abby Hearn as Gemma, Jude Mack as Boots, Faye Marseille as Lizzie, and twins Aisling Sharkey and Rex Hayes as Nahum and Siobhan. These characters will make their debut on August 5th, bringing fresh dynamics to the team. Well, alrighty folks, it's time for the quote of the day. And today, our quote comes from the American environmentalist and author, John Muir. And he said, "The clearest way into the universe is through a forest wilderness, reminding us of the profound connection between nature and our quest for exploration and understanding." And that's a wrap for this morning. You can check out our Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok for some captivating aerial videos with local news and the surf reports. Have an amazing day, my good friends. We'll see you tomorrow with another episode of Sunny Mornings, Ocean Beach.